Well, my name is Obdulia Meza Hegde. I am a painter and art teacher living in Arizona. Um, well, art has been part of my life, but growing up, I didn't have the access to any art classes or art supplies until I was in high school. Is when I had my first art class, when I have access to acrylic and charcoal. Then is when I started experimenting. And yeah, I was not like one quiet kid. Like I will sit and draw anything. I was always like running and singing. But yeah, I always want to learn English. I want to learn computer. I want to learn art. I want theater. I want everything. But there was not the resources. They were not there. Yeah, like I was hungry, hungry to have access to those things. We are nine kids. Then it was difficult to have any art classes or any extracurricular classes. And, my mother, she was having those Bibles, the big ones. I don't know how you call it, the large giant Bibles with all golden, and they have beautiful illustrations of the Baptist John, John the Baptist. And then once I got hold of that, I got one cardboard and some charcoal, and was my first sketch. And I realized it was so easy for me to have the muscles, the proportions, everything without having any knowledge. Only like was so organic. And after that, I feel more confident, and then I start doing more things, experimenting with more things. Then I kept like a hobby for all these years until my daughter was like 6 years old. Then I saw like she was interested in art. Then I got a group of kids, her friends and her mothers, and I started giving them free art classes for months and months until then I start getting people from more people start contacting me that they want classes, and but I always try to keep it accessible and affordable for everybody, because I thought I think so everybody needs to have access to art, form of expression. After the pandemic, then I started giving online classes, and now I have 160 kids all around. They're from UK, from Costa Rica, from Mexico, all around here, national. Then it's so nice because you have more exposure and more people can have access to the classes online. I get so proud of them because some of them, they participate in national and international art contests, and some of them won prizes. It's so nice. Yeah. I have one kid. He painted one tiger, and he put it on auction. He got $625, and all that money he donated to the wildlife zoo. Yeah, he was so proud, so proud of his work. It was a beautiful work for one 6, 7-year-old kid. We had layers, we had texture. He handled everything very nice, and he's passionate about animals and art. Then he combined those two passions, and they do beautiful work. And I'm so happy that I can help them grow. Yeah, you can create and inspire others, no? You think you don't have any impact in other people, but little by little, you can impact other people's life, and more when they are small. Yeah. I started the Creative Brush AC in 2015. I had kids since 2015. Like they start so little, like 6-year-old. Now they're like teenagers, no, almost teenagers. It's so nice. And when I opened the school, was one of my goals to have create some community around art, because yeah, you need to have one escape, and art can be your escape. Very easy. because no need to be perfect, no? You're not looking for perfection in art. You're looking only to express yourself. But my father, he passed away last month. He was 92, and his last hobby was painting and coloring. He was in his last years, like the last 4 years, he was coloring the whole day. Like even his hands will get numb because he keep coloring, painting, and on this. Yeah, like when he was productive his whole life, he was physical work his whole life. But then he got Alzheimer, and then he found some pleasure there, painting and coloring. I was so happy for him. I can help him with that and to have some connection. Because with Alzheimer, sometimes you don't know. He could not recognize us. He don't know our name. Most of the time he was getting scared, and the painting and coloring was giving him some peace, and he was so proud of his art. Art is giving me peace. I'm recognizing myself in art, and I feel like creative. Yeah, give me happiness, and it's for me. It's been like a tool to help others express themselves.